Odogo, please. Odogo, please. Odogo, please.
After watching Love in Every Word, I will go out and tell 4, 5, 7 Achalugos that I want to marry them. The idea is to find out the sweetest.
Odogo, please.
So all you have to do in this video is to write in the comment section which one is sweeter than Bamba's voice. Are you ready? Let's go. Achalugo, I want to marry you.
You're going to be my wife.
Odogo, please. 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 Odogo, please.
Sister Marriott.
Odogo, please. Odogo, please. Odogo, please.
After watching Love in Every Word, I will go out and tell 4, 5, 7 Achalugos.
Achalugo.
The idea is to find out the sweetest.
Odogo, please.
All you have to do in this video is to write in the comment section which one is sweeter than Bamba's voice. Are you ready? Let's go. Achalugo.
Achalugo.
You're going to be my wife.
Odogo, please. Odogo, please. Odogo, please. Odogo, please. Odogo, please. Odogo, please. Odogo, please.
Odogo, please.
Odogo, please.
Oh God.
Odogo, please. Odogo, please.
I can listen to that all day long. How you guys doing, everybody? You're welcome back to Uncle Beno's channel. All right. I've missed you guys. I don't know if you missed me, but I've really missed you guys. How is everything for that side now? Make we review this movie. Mr. Mario, you said acting is not easy. Yeah. Odogun, please. Oh, what's up, AJ? How you doing? Comfort, you're welcome. Luke, my man, how are you? Oh, Sanusi, how you doing now? I see you, Zainab, Juliet, and of course, Sister Marriott and Carrie in the building. All right. Please hit the like if you're just coming in. All right, I want to review this movie. You know, we do movie review right here on Uncle Beno's channel. We just like to cash cruise with some of this movie at times. I got to be honest with you guys. I am not like a big fan of Nigerian Nollywood movies, but I do love some selected Nollywood movie, and thanks to my partner in crime, she's the one that usually search for them on YouTube or Netflix, and then she'll be like, babe, can't see this one. No. So this particular movie right here, this Omoni Oboli movie, titled, what's this movie called again? Love in Every Word. This movie was trending, I think, since like 3 weeks ago. The movie was trending, and what makes the movie actually capture a lot of attention was that the producer, Omoni Oboli, and her team, at one point they were spreading, sorry for that, guys. At one point they were spreading the rumor that the movie has been dropped by YouTube because somebody claimed that the producer of the movie infringed on their right. So, and I think because of that, a lot of people rush to YouTube. They want to catch the movie real quick before it is finally removed from YouTube. But as a YouTuber, I know that many African YouTube movie producers, they hardly get caught up on copyright strikes. It's hardly done, and part of the reason is because they own the movie originally. they produce it, they shoot the movie, write the script, even the music you heard in the background, those music are usually original sounds that they own the copyright. And if they don't own the copyright, they usually struck a deal with whoever produced the music, and the person will release the license for them to use it. So when I heard that, the ban Omoni Oboli movie, the banner, I'm like, I'm not really sure they banned her movie. I think they are just playing the usual Niger card. All right, what happened with my light? Oh boy. Sorry, I'm trying to change my background light so that the thing no go hijack everything I did do for you. Now wow. The light no even answer me again, self. Okay, I think this one is better. All right. So the movie started gaining traction, and then after that, the next thing we heard was Odogun Parara. That was also trending, and I was wondering what is all this Odogun Parara today, Omoni Oboli tomorrow. Where did they go on? Go. Where did they happen? Then when I finally got to watch the movie, I'm gonna be candid with you. It's really interesting. I think everyone need to see the movie, and that's why I want us to review together, and then we can extract the lessons. Now, the big part of the movie for me, I mean, like the big takeaway from the movie is that for those ladies, especially ladies in their 30s, ladies in their early and late 30s who found themselves single, and their singlehood is not as a result of them not being pretty, not being educated, or being an independent woman, or maybe life was terrible for them. That wasn't the reason they were single. They were actually single because of spec. Una know now, ladies, wanna talk to me. You guys know how this spec thing work in your world nowadays. I think a lot of young girls these days have it in the back of their mind that my husband to be must look like this, he must appear like this, it must be this, it must be that. Hey, Sister Mario, yeah, Simbi, they do celebration. Oh, she's under the weather for a couple of days now, but I think she will probably be back tomorrow or next. Yeah. So she did a lot of wahala during that time. She lost her dad, so I guess maybe the whole thing just caught up with her now. But she's fine. I check on her every day, so I know she's okay. It's just that she has to recover. Thanks for asking, Sister Marriott. God bless you, man. So, ladies who are single, especially in Nigeria, they are not single because husbands are not coming. So make I begin to draw the line real quick now. They are not single because there is no husband. In fact, husband yakpa, or if you think there is no husband, drop it in the chat. Husband they. The problem has always been a matter of choice, standards, expectation. The way some ladies go about the kind of man they want to get married to, the kind of man they want to say, yes, I do. The way they go about it, you can just ask them. Just ask any ladies in their late 30s, even early 30s, just ask them, who is your dream man? What kind of man do you want to be your husband? You go shock waiting they go tell you. Majority of them, by the time they begin to describe the attributes of the kind of man they want, even you go know say they are describing They are describing a non-living thing. The attributes of the man they want, you can't even find it in angels. They're possible. So, in a nutshell, that is what the movie is all about. So, I'm going to give you guys a brief summary of how the movie went down, but I don't want to reveal any spoiler because I want you guys to go and watch the movie. Omoni Oboli she has really done a great job. It's a fantastic movie. Although, when you think about the number of cast, I think the movie just have about 7 cast. Yeah, I think it's just about 7 cast, but it's worth it. Okay, they make it make sense. There is no too much exaggeration, and the story is relatable. So that's why you've got to watch it. Right now, as I'm hosting this show, the movie has already been viewed 18 million times, and it's still counting. So Omoni Oboli did a good job. I will not explain all the full story, but I'll just give you the backstory and then you can go catch up. Now, these two folks right here, the one on my screen, Odogun himself, who goes by the name Obiora in the movie, and the beautiful chairman whose real name is what they call herself. I think her alias name is Bam Bam, Bami Dele Abi Bami Tokpe or something. Bflex, can you remind me of her name, please? But I know she's popular as Bam Bam. She was one time contestant on the most popular reality show in Nigeria. What's the call that show again? DBN Nigeria. So these two, they killed their role. Yes. If I'm talking about the actors that I like to commit almost 2 hours of my time to watch their character, I think these two, I'm going to give them at least 9/10. Yes, thank you, Bflex. Her name is Bamike. So they do call her Bam Bam. So, like I said, if I have to rate these two, if I have to rate their acting, I will definitely score both of them 9/10. Why? Because, in my opinion, they gave me what I truly want to see when I'm watching African movie or Nigerian movie. Maybe Yoruba or Igbo or English. They gave me what I want. What are the things I want to see in a Nigerian movie? Number one, I want to laugh. Yes. We all have our ways of watching movie. For me, when I say, okay, let me see this movie, number one thing I want from that movie is laughter. We are dealing with a lot. You feel me? Right now, we are dealing with so much in this world. And sometimes we need something to help us unwind. And while we unwind, we also need something that can put smiles on our face. So when it comes to comedy, I'm going to rate this movie. I will rate it 8/10. Okay. Anybody who have seen the movie, you are free to rate it too, just like I'm rating it now. So when it comes to humor, I'm going to rate it 8/10 for me, in my opinion, because it was laughter all through. And the bulk of that laughter is coming from the main character, Uzo, which is Obiora. Every scene that features Obiora, the Odogun Parana, you must laugh, ni. I will go through some of those scenes right here on this show. 2, when I watch a Nigerian movie, I want an unpredictable movie. I want unpredictable storyline. I believe some of you will agree with me that sometimes when you watch many Nigerian movies, you can predict how it's going to end. If the movie is 2 hours, just 30 minutes into the movie, the moment you get to see all the character and what the storyline looks like, trust me, you can predict how it's going to end. So when I'm seeing a movie, I want you, the producer, to surprise me. I want to see plots. I am looking for plot twist. I don't want to predict it and it happens like that. It takes away the fun. So in this movie, my prediction, because I started watching the movie, I think from about 54 minutes into it. I just came in from work and Madam was already seeing the movie. So I joined her and it was like maybe about 56 movie when I joined her. So when from the moment I joined her to the end, I actually predicted, I told my madam that, hey babe, the way this girl is going, this Chioma, she's going to lose this guy. Just trust me. One girl will show up from somewhere and the girl will win this guy's heart and the guy will take him away. But then Omoni Oboli shocked me. It didn't end like that. It did not end like that. So when it comes to I'm coming, guys. Let me hold on. Somebody is calling me. I have one appointment scheduled and I don't know why he's calling me right now. Let me just text him real quick. Okay. All right. That is taken care of real quick. So when I watch a movie, I want a plot twist. So if I'm going to rate this movie on the basis of twist, I will give it 7/10. I've rated 3 things now. I hope say una dey follow. I rated the actors, okay, and I gave the actors the way they deliver their roles. I gave it 9/10, and then I think I rated the storyline 7/10. Now, when we talk about cinematography, because I'm a cinematographer myself, I usually pay attention to camera angles and camera movement. And I think those who actually shot this movie, they did a great job. Yeah. There are some areas they can improve on. I ain't gonna take that away. I think they can improve on the lighting, okay? Because in the scene where Odogun Parana went to meet the girl, let me see if I can show you guys here. Okay, it should be right here. Let me change the screen and show you guys so that this thing can make sense before I give you guys the full story. Where is it? Okay. Please let me know if you can see my screen. All right. So let me start from where is that scene? The scene where I think the cameraman would have done a better job. Where is the scene now? All right, this is it. This scene right here.
You didn't give me your number, so I came with my friends to collect your number. I see somebody has been talking about me.
Yes! Oh, very well!
When am I coming to pluck flower from my father's house?
He's not my type. How can you fool type?
Achalugo, I'm going to marry you.
He's of age, he's rich, wealthy. My sister, God bless you.
You're going to be my wife.
Even men split mouth.
It's not good to talk while you are eating. I need to open my esophagus.
Odogun Parara.
Say again.
Esophagus.
Esophagus.
His accent. You see what?
All right. So this scene right here, um, this is when Odogun was coming to get the girl's number. So he came in a real Igbo man Odogun style. He brought his Ogene group, and the music was ongoing and everything. Now, prior to this scene, prior to this particular segment in the movie, Chioma and her boss were at it again, and that tells us that they are actually at work. And in Nigeria, I don't think people stay in office until sunset. So while they were in the office having the argument, that is when they started hearing the Ogene music. And then both Chioma and her boss, they came down to see what was going on. And the lighting at that point was really not that good because it was shot when the day was turning dark. It was shot at sunset, and then you can tell that that is not a regular office hour. So because of that, cinematography, I'm gonna rate that as 6/10. Other than that, I think they did an absolute job. The audio was fantastic. And when we talk about the audio, I actually wanted to give the audio team, I want to give them a big shout out. They did a fantastic job because in this movie, one voice that we keep ringing in your ears after you have watched the movie is the voice of Bam Bam. Okay? Her voice, calm, soothing, angelic, her deliveries. That voice was so outstanding and consistent throughout the entire movie. And you know why? Because they mic her up. Now, for those who don't really know much about how movies are being shot, when we say we mark somebody up, it simply means that we attach a mic. It can be a wireless mic or something. We attach it to you, and that mic is also connected to an audio mixer, a powerful audio mixer that can either enhance your voice or fine-tune your voice that make it sounds better. So they did a fantastic job with that voice. Her voice was so good. Oh my God. The audio team, fantastic. So I'm just adding because of the audio team, I may change the cinematography from 6 to 7. So let's just say cinematography is 7/10. Now, let's get down to business. In terms of aesthetics, okay, I think they repeated several area shots. For those who don't know, in movie production, area shot is when you actually use a drone to shoot an area from above. Okay, so they repeated multiple area shots, and that is really not too fantastic, although it brought some perspective, some angles, some like, okay, see where she's living in a very posh area of Lagos State, but there was too many repetition of those area shots. So but overall is good. Now, casting, one of the drawback I observed from the movie was that the casting was on a budget. I'm sorry. Again, Omoni Oboli did a fantastic job with this movie. You have to watch it too, okay? But in terms of casting, you can tell that the casting of this movie was on a budget. The entire movie was shot with just 7 characters. And if you take Obiora and Chioma, who the two are the lead characters, then you have 2 other Chioma friends. All right, that's make it 4. And then you have Chioma boss, that makes it 5. Then Chioma's mom, that is 6, and then the gatesman, that is 7. Then you have Chioma ex-boyfriend, making 8. So the entire movie was shot with 8 people. So what I mean is that they don't have a lot of wakapas. They don't have too many wakapas. Then the movie was so economical that they can probably shoot the whole thing in just one building. But anyway, what matter is the story, the storyline. So in terms of extras, if I have to rate the movie in terms of extras, I would just rate it like maybe 4/10 in terms of extras. Now, don't get me wrong. I've watched movie with just 3 characters. I've watched a movie with just 1 character. So sometimes it's not about the crowd. It's about what is the message? What are the roles of the actors? How do they deliver their messages? What are the verbal and non-verbal communications that is going on? How about the dialogue? Is the dialogue flowing and stuff like that? So please don't come for me and say, why would you rate that movie? Why would you say the extras is 4/10? No, but we all know that if you want to make a movie look real, like super real, you're gonna need a lot of extras, and when you have too many extras, that costs some money too. And I'll give you a couple of examples of where those extras will have made sense in this movie. For instance, how did Chioma met Obiora? Chioma went to Anambra to attend her cousin's wedding introduction party. That is how they met. Now, somebody who went for wedding introduction party, we did not get to see the introduction. We don't get to see any party. We only saw Chioma and her mom, and then Chioma and maybe her friend. That is when Odogun actually set his eyes on Chioma for the first time. And then we get to see Chioma and Odogun when they first strike conversation between both of them. So I think that particular wedding intro, that is where extras will have made some difference. But I get it. This is a YouTube movie. You don't know how the movie will do when you publish them on YouTube. So you can just go ahead and then waste money paying a lot of people when you still don't know what the outcome would be. This is not like a Netflix movie. If it's a Netflix movie, you are already working with some funds. But in this case, the producer is the one who is footing the bill. So it makes sense for them to shoot the movie and then create imaginary scenes around the movie. You feel me now? So when Chioma is telling her mom, okay, I will come for the introduction and this and that, that is them creating imaginary environment. All right. So that is it about the extras. Now, the message. If I have to rate the message, honestly speaking, the movie is for girls, to be frank. It's for ladies. Don't get me wrong, men will also learn a couple of things from this movie. And there is one critical, or can I say, a very important lesson I think men should take away from the movie. So I will address that. But first, the message generally, I'm going to score the message 8/10. The message is dope. Well received. I read comments on Omoni Oboli's YouTube channel, and I see that the people who she intended to receive the message contained in the movie, they actually got the message. And that's a fantastic job from Omoni Oboli. I think I really love that sister. I'm beginning to love her more now as one of my favorite Nigerian movie maker. It's not like the usual repetitive storyline. It's not an over-bloated storyline, but the messages are fantastic and they are very, very clear and well received. Okay. Exactly. Thank you, Sister Marriott. Myra say Omoni Oboli's movies are rom-coms. She knows her audience. Absolutely, she did, and they received the message. So that is it. So as we're moving on, if you have seen the movie, please do me a favor. Start rating the movie. Let's see if we are speaking from the same lens. If what I observe is right, and if you and I were on the same page, start rating the movie. So when you want to rate the movie, first start by rating the actors. Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you rate the actors? And then the storyline and plot. Okay, the story and plot, how would you rate it? Then the let me see. Please start rating. No, this is movie review. We know the talk now. We are just cashing cruise. So the cinematography, how would you rate it in terms of how clean is the movie? How is the location? Were you impressed? Do you actually think the environment adequately represents the message they are passing? For instance, for those who don't know, Chioma Bam Bam, my Yoruba sister, played the role of a working class independent lady, a lady who have seen money. And in the movie, he is actually a marketing executive. Okay. Hey, Uncle Patrick, welcome, sir. Uncle Patrick say, now movie Uncle Beno can show us today. Yeah, we'll talk politics and what is happening generally tomorrow. But I just quickly want to review this movie because it's really interesting, sir. Welcome, sir. So, rate the cinematography. Also, I need you to rate the audio and then rate the extras. Do you think they should have added more people in the background? The people we call wakapas in Nigeria movie. Do you think they should have added more? Okay. And then lastly, the message itself. Do you think she sent across a very good message to young ladies and young men out there? So now let's get into this movie proper. Okay, I'm gonna play short clip from the movie because of copyright and because I want you guys to go and watch it from her original channel. I'll just be skipping through. So the movie started. Let me show you my screen real quick. This is the problem with Nigerian YouTube movies. So advert they too much. Eh? All right. Let's start where it all started. Are you with me, ladies and gentlemen? We're gonna do this in 30 minutes, but it's so fun. I love it, I like it, and I hope you do too. So this is how it all started. From the beginning, we saw Chioma Bam Bam and her boyfriend, the type of boy they describe in Nigeria as broke ass boyfriend. Guys, please let me know where you're watching from because I'm also streaming this to our second channel, the new channel we are creating right now. I'm streaming this to social trenders. So if you are watching on social trender, please just tell me you are watching from social trender. Okay, I just wanted to see if YouTube algorithm have started picking up that channel. So let's dive into this story. In the beginning, we get to see Chioma and her boyfriend, her good for nothing boyfriend, the type of boyfriend I describe as bolaistic boyfriend. And these type of boyfriends are the kind of men that are attracted to all these well-accomplished ladies we have today. When you see many of these ladies who are classy, they are doing okay, they own a very good professional job, but they need a man, they typically want to choose this type of boyfriend. a boyfriend that speaks good English, because speaking is one of the biggest part of this particular drama we're watching right now. So Chioma has been dating all these kind of broke ass ninjas. No talking for American way. She's just like many girls out there. She's dating broke ass ninjas, and these ninjas are of no good. They are not good to her. They are good for nothing. They can't, no future ambition, nothing. The only thing they bring to the table is their physical body. They look good and they speak good English. Even right now in Nigeria, many boys who have not even stepped out of the church of Nigeria, you will hear them speaking Funel as if they are from America or London. So those are the kind of men she's attracted. And in the first scene, her boyfriend just lost $5,000 in Forex. And the $5,000 was given to him by Chioma. She has been doing this for a very long time. And this guy, he don't waste her money up and down too much. So at this point, Chioma was angry and she told the boy, you got to go. In fact, she slapped the boy because the boy has the audacity to ask her for another $2,000 to add to what he has already collected from her and wasted. Okay, so that is what is happening right here.
You have it. All right, so don't be stingy. Just
Yup.
I should remove money from my account.
listen, babe.
Don't make me commit.
So that was it, guys. So Chioma was angry, she was devastated, and she actually asked the boy to return everything she has ever brought for the boy. In fact, the clothes where the guy wear for that particular scene, the guy have to pull the clothes, and she drove him out of the house. And that was how she got her heart broken again. And then she felt like, why? She was regretting it. She was devastated. She was like, how am I attracting this kind of men all the time? In reality, if we want to be honest with ourselves, there are ladies who are in this predicament right now. They are just moving from one broke ass boy to another one, moving from one good for nothing guy to another one. And in case you don't know, many of these ladies out here now, they are the one who are sponsoring the lifestyles of these men. You will see those men, they call them bead gang. They get bead, their hair, everything look good. They spend time, they work out at the gym, physically fit, they are okay. In fact, if these guys, they handle you for bed, then go scatter every freaky thing. In fact, one other boyfriend, I think maybe one of her ex-boyfriend, actually called her on in this movie and said, hey girl, I'm gonna be in town next week. Can we see? I'll text you my hotel. You can come around. Let's spend time together. Let me come and clap the cheeks, girl. Let me clap the cheeks the way you like it. And once she dropped, because she's like, oh God, how did I put myself in this situation? Now, to her credit, she's a very beautiful lady. Even in real life, she's fantastically beautiful, as you will see throughout the movie. And that leads me to the second problem many girls have these days. I'm always of the opinion that there is nothing like an ugly woman. I've always been one of those who don't believe that, oh, this woman is ugly. I usually say, you know what? If you see her say she's ugly, it's because she never see money. If money touch a woman's hand, if the woman really know what's up, waiting day, if money touch her hand, there's not like a ugly woman, day. So many beautiful sisters out there, they have this problem that when all these tight jeans, beat gag, no ambition boys see them, all they see is how they want to deal with them in the bedroom. So I think it's one of the challenges that Chioma was facing. Many of the men she came across, because she's rich, she's beautiful, everything is okay, they just want to clap it, clap it and run. So that was the intro. And then she has this crazy boss who is always trying to intimidate her, abuse her, speak to her as if she's a non-entity. In fact, this woman, when they say, may you go find intimidation, now this woman in second name be that. She's a terrible boss. She was just treating her anyhow because she's a boss. And she do one thing most bosses does in Africa. That is to threaten you with firing. Oh, you don't do what you're supposed to do. If this happen again, you can bring in your resignation letter. That's the kind of box she's in. So she has this toxic office relationship with her boss that was still ongoing too. So let's move on. Now, she was regretting and all that, and then she made this call to her mom, and her mom said she should come to the village, that her cousin is getting married and they have to do introduction. And then she went to the village. Unknown to her, the same problem a lot of ladies are facing in Nigeria, she also confronted it. Her mom already have men lined up. African mom now. So her mom already have men lined up to marry her and all that. And there she is at the village. And even at the point she was running away from her mom. While the event was ongoing and everything, she was trying to escape from her mom because her mom has arranged men that will marry her. Then Obiora, which is Odogun Panana, is one of those men that was arranged, and this is their first time meeting.
Well, not one person in particular. So I left Lagos to run away from my boss, who I am convinced is either having midlife crisis or is struggling from childhood trauma. Then I'm trying to recover from a 2-year relationship that just ended.
So she's single, huh? Ayeba. Somebody called the poo-poo.
I'm fairly sad. Why is that good news?
Oh, I apologize. I'm very sorry. It's just that I understand that breakups can be very something.
So that was Odogun right there, trying to get things started. So that is how they met. To cut the long story short, after they met, she actually passed the night with Odogun in Odogun's hotel. And then Odogun did the honorable thing. While she passed the night with Odogun, Odogun did not touch her. In fact, she wakes up and the first thing she did was, as you can see in this scene right here, when she woke up, women, Obiri. So when she woke up, the first thing she did was to check her clothing to see, because she was actually drunk. The previous night she was drunk. So when she woke up, she checked herself to say, wow, this guy where I just meet, I passed the night with her. You see, she was checking her clothes to see if everything is in the right place. So now I have a question for you viewers, guys. Let us make this interactive real quick. This question is for you ladies. Mercy Kendra, Juliet, and other ladies there. Sister Daya, you're welcome, bro. Here is the question for you. Why is it that after I don't shy you and I come mistakenly slept off at a new man's house, by the time when I wake up, the first one I want to check now to see whether the man don't do the do. Why is that? I need to know right now. Welcome, Sister Chinye. Oh yeah, Mona, tell me before we continue this shalaye. I've seen this thing before myself. When I was younger and I did street, I don't witness this thing so many times. When we say, guys go come your house, now then go carry their leg come your house. And they no say, una don't do one hand, though. Then they go sleep by your side, though. By the time they break, they're going, hey. Then they go ask, did you? I hope you know. Hey, it's only the first time you do am. So let me see. See, Kendra, make una no laugh. This one no be laughing matter. We go begin fight now. Make una no laugh. Oh, oh now where they miss my Simbi be this so. Simbi, I beg, get better well, cause comment full grant to read now. Sister she say she wasn't drunk, oh, she was just having a discussion and fell asleep. Sister Chie, this guy they drink beer when she meet Odogun. Remember, she empty one can of beer. Then Odogun even give her the second one. But I get it. If Sister Chie talk say she wasn't drunk, I agree say she's not drunk. But tell me why she they check to see if everything they intact. If trailer jam you, you're not gonna say trailer jam you. Women, I don't know. Una just like to dramatize everything. Eh? I watched one movie one time. Now so the guy wake up finish. He do like this. Hey, like, come on. She's like, yeah, you enjoyed the movie too. Honestly, now my madam made me watch the movie and I really enjoy it. I don't laugh, Taya. Although, it be like say when she first watched him, she said the movie they funny. And she not say they like Nigerian movie will go make me laugh. So the moment I came here and she was watching, and I was like, what are you watching? She say, babe, you haven't seen this movie. You need to watch it. You go laugh, Taya. When I start watching, to be honest with you, anytime I see Odogun, I don't begin laugh already. Remember I told you, I have a lot of Igbo friends. Me and my Igbo paddy will be 5 and 6. And many of my Igbo friends, they are just like me. You know, some of us, no matter how we try to pretend, our accent no go away. Like me, I don't even have Lagos Yoruba accent. I have Ondo Yoruba accent. And sometimes when I am speaking and I'm so free, my own Yoruba accent will flow, it go show. You've seen it here several times. I can pretend to say, okay, let me flow, let me speak like an American right now. Ladies and gentlemen, this movie is a fantastic movie. You got to say it. I love all the characters, you know. But before you know, I go enter my accent. So Odogu just be like me. And I immediately connect with him from the way he's speaking, because that is how you know a man who is natural. A man that is not ready to change any freaky thing just to deceive you or impress you. So I love that about Odogun. All right, Sister Maria said, if the relationship goes wrong now, Sister Maria, now so. Okay, Mara said, if the relationship goes wrong now, una go still say he was not at her level like Ayo Adesoya. Sister Mario, you want maybe people can't fight you. You know, say for this internet space, some people know they like truth, and you won't tell them the truth now, Sister Mario. But you are right, Sister Mario. I think that is part of the problem we have nowadays. People find love all the time. Ladies, especially, let me tell you, once you're like 28 and you're already a graduate, you got a good job, and you take good care of yourself, men are always out there that want to marry you. And I know a lot of sisters have come across so many men who will say, I want to marry you. But the problem is just like what Sister Marriott is saying right now. Sometimes when this man comes around, they are not at the same level as the ladies, you know, education, career-wise, they are not at the same level. And then the ladies, you know, this has been a problem. Auntie B have spoken about this a lot of time. Many of my sisters, they've addressed this multiple times. We like to shame people. If they marry a guy who is not at the same level, even though they have chemistry, they are both in love, people will say, what is she doing with him? Is she can't she say that he's way below her? So Sister Mario, you are right, but maybe not just while I do. Oh, look, you have seen it too. When women go begin check themselves to see if the man enter or he no enter. Now God go deliver this our sisters, I swear. TSA, because some men no get sense and like to take advantage, or she wants to make sure she didn't make a stupid decision. Okay, so that is why they check to see if the man enter or he no enter. It makes sense. July said, boss, that one is important too. It is difficult for man and woman to be left in the same room and make nothing happen. You are absolutely correct. For those who may not know, for we as men, that is one of the most difficult things for us to do. Like a girl you truly desire, a girl that you like everything about her, you chase her, and then she finally made it to your house. Mostly, I don't know who set that rule, but it's like they've set these imaginary rules that when a girl visits you for the first time, nothing must happen. Who said that rule, Seth? Okay, but the point I'm making here is that for we as men, it is never easy for us. We struggle a lot when a beautiful woman that we are after, that we love, a beautiful woman we are chasing, finally made it to our house. She even come there on top of our bed and with the gist. And now she come mistakenly fell asleep. And we now feel like, more. Like I just touched. Man, make this move. But at the same time, you are trying to comport yourself. You are trying to prove to this lady that I'm a reasonable man. I'm a responsible guy. I'm not like these other guys out there. You know, I'm not. It's not easy. It's so freaky tempting. I'm being honest with you right now. It's so tempting. I've been in that situation multiple times before when I was younger. And you know the day easy. And you know what? Let me even tell you, ladies, this secret now. Because from my personal experience, you get one babe where I pursue. I chase that girl like say tomorrow no day. Even for my mind, I even though they think say, maybe now that girl go be my wife. This girl fine. Jesus, Yoruba girl. Backside front side everything The day this lady finally made it to my house, my hostel, then I was in Lasso. We did a diploma together, and then when we started on the level, we moved together again. And that was way before I even met my wife. The day she came to my house, man, she was even giving me signal. But everybody, they call me, Ben, a reliable guy. Oh, Ben is a very decent guy, you know. And she even told me that, well, we are taking this relationship slowly. I know people hold you in high esteem. I don't usually go to boys' house like this, but I just feel comfortable. And then when she did my house, okay, when woman come to your house, she take off her shirt. You they see bra. Now so she do, she passed the night. I suffer that night. I say, I no go touch. I go, I'm a decent guy. I still they regret until today. Make I just tell you the truth. I still they regret them. Because after that night, she no come my house again. When me I think say if she go, maybe one day or two, she go come back, we go come strike the deal. This guy no come back. He no agree come back. He be like when you go hunt, you catch animal. The animal can't escape from your trap. By the time I go see this guy again, she don't born. She don't born. We still be friends for Facebook. I will still agree with the chat. It was so one day we were even chatting, we were laughing. And she said, you, I know what it day your mind. I know say, the day free to talk to me like you used to talk. I say, I go talk. But we don't at different level now, you know. Things don't change. So I'm just explaining to you to know that it's not easy for us. So maybe they tell you not the truth. It's not that easy. When guy bring that opportunity and you go they form decent boy, she go escape. Ah, that's in the thing. That's in the pain. Oh, Mr. Dayo, you must come here. Oh. Who else there? Make men come. Oh, we address this thing together. Anyway, thank you guys. I think now I know why women they do that research. Yes, Uncle Patrick. Uncle Patrick said, Uncle Beno, the question should have been, why was she drunk? Exactly, sir. But Sister Chinye don't already they dispute her now, say she wasn't drunk. Oh. Sister Chinye, okay, okay. Anyway, let's continue. So Bam Bam went and spent the night and nothing happened. And then, and then Bam Bam escaped, you know, give Odogun number. And when she reached Lagos, you know, they say your friends knows you better. Girls, I don't know how now they do this thing, but it be like say girls, they know when their friend find new love. So when she came back to Lagos, the moment her friend saw her like this, her friend knew immediately that this guy don't see man. How will I take they know that thing? Sister Marriott, I beg, make una tell me. How will I take they know say, oh, I paid this guy don't find one man. No. Because the friends, they were all over her. They were like, who is the guy? Who's the guy? Who is the guy? And then she finally gave up because it's like she knew that friends already know something happened. So she gave up, say, okay, I mean this guy, this thing happened, that one happened, okay. Brother Dayo, before I move on with this story real quick, based on what I asked before, Egbon, have you found yourself in that situation before when you never married, when you did single, where woman enter, you can't say, man, you pretend to be a decent man, then she can't go, she don't come back again.
My brother, I've had that experience and it's still haunting me till tomorrow. Let me explain. I met this lady, right? So we have been cutting for some time. She now came to my house. We went from the sitting room into the bedroom, just gisting, talking and all. Then somehow nothing happened because I was cautious. I don't want to be like I'm after her body, whatever, because I really like that. Now look at the irony. Somehow it did not work out between us. And then years after, she got married to somebody else. I had to move on. And then she was we now got talking. She now asked me that that day that she came to my house, how come I didn't make a move on her? I felt like a fool.
Honestly,
I felt like a fool.
That is why I say, make I just confess so that women, they should know how men feel and they should be able to forgive men if they went to visit a man and the man was making move on that very first day because it's get as it be. Thank you, Uncle Patrick. Uncle Patrick said, but no, you too old for that your ex story. You are a married responsible man now. Don't count your loss. Uncle Patrick, I've moved on. No, she too don't move on. But I just tell my viewers when they just know, say this thing is real. We as men, we are also dealing with a lot, and we do count our loss at times too. But you know, Uncle Patrick, your generation different from our own. You know, say we still they learn now. We they learn to say okay. Some things must be what it is, and I give God the grace that at least we were able to say okay, they don't pass. Animal we don't escape for trap. You don't escape already. Thank you very much, sir. All right. Mercy say her mood will change. We already know. So is that how ladies get to know that their friend don't find new man? We know ourselves. Oh, Sister Natu, shout out to you, my lovely sister. Because seriously, I don't know how you guys get to know. Only one look. I don't know. Hey, something is not adding up. Wow. That she said they were on her freaky case. Say, so easy to spot. You can hear the smile through the phone or on her faces. All right. Let's quickly look at another important aspect of this Fantastic movie. Okay. So here is Odogun. Odogun won't collect number. Oh yeah. Wahala day. So it's crazy, man. This movie made me laugh, tire. Hey, shout out to my sister D. How you doing, mama? D said, it is so okay. It is easy to spot Uncle Ben. She will be happier than usual, smiling to herself and the ceiling. It be like say, D, they remember when they still day secondary school. That smiling to the silly comment. Okay, be a bit more interested in her appearance. The forehead cheek, we have a unique glow, a spike in energy. Oh, wow. All right. So Odogun came to collect number, and then Odogun did what a man with who you can describe as money misroad can do. So it happens that Odogun already bought the property where she works. So when Odogun came in with his Ogene people, the rude boss called them nuisance. But in a nutshell, Odogun bought the building, they can't do anything. Odogun collected the number. And now, from there, that is how their relationship started. This is their first date together. And I want to extract one important lesson here for younger folks who might get to see this. When they get here, remember from the first day that Odogun lay his eyes on this girl, Odogun said, I want to marry you. I am going to marry you. I've seen so many stories like this. So that ladies, now then they share the testimony, say when they met their husband, some said their husband will say, oh, now you be my wife, I'm going to marry you, and they don't even believe the man. Years later, they go end up with the man. Mr. Dayo, have you heard that kind of story before? He played you many. Where we say when
Yes,
they meet their man. Thank you, sir.
The very first time that I met my wife, I know within me that this is my wife.
Wow.
I knew it.
Wow, you see life. So it's happened. Hey, shout out to Sister Didi. How you doing, my lovely sister? So the lesson here is that I've heard Auntie B mention this, and I've heard many of my sisters said this. I think even on Man of Prestige platform, I've heard it multiple times, and I've heard it somewhere else too. And it is true. If a man really wants to marry you, or let me put it this way, this is how they put it. When a man come with the intention to marry you, he already knows he want to marry you. And this is why my sister will say they're different with women. That sometimes women will still be maybe, but for men, once they see you say now you, I can say that about my gender. And just like Mr. Dayo say right now, for many serious men, once we make money, we are okay. Even if we are not okay, if our spirit don't they tell us, say, Omo, this babe fine, move every shire. I want to take her, I want to marry her. That's the way we are. The serious one, no. And usually you won't take them serious when they talk ham. Oh my God. I'll be back on Mr. Dayo. Is that not how it comes up sometimes?
But yes, that's how it comes up now. Normally.
Oh, Sister Chiye is asking a fantastic question. Mr. Dayo, can you answer this question? Sister Chiye said, men, how not take they know? That is when you see a woman and you know, say, this is the woman I want to marry. Sister Chiye is asking now, how not take they know, say, this is the woman for me?
Make I tell her, my beg. See, Sister Shine, it is quite easy. Let me tell you something. There is something that, see, anybody that you're going to marry, you will feel a special feeling within you that you have not felt for any other woman before.
God bless you, sir.
It's not something that you have felt for any other woman before. This one will be a special feeling that you yourself will be surprised that how come I'm feeling differently towards this particular lady. It's a knowing in you that will put you on that level that you know that there's something special about this one. And then if you are smart, you know that this is the woman that you really want. And by the time you not get closer to her, starts like observe, just like you ticking your boxes one after the other, one after the other, just to confirm what you have naturally felt towards her in the first place. So it is quite natural. It's quite natural.
All right. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Although I see Marriott and my D, this my sister, they are already disagreeing. No, Sister Marriott, you don't start to, you don't bring your lawyer analytical mind come now. Sister Marriott said, Uncle Beno, many Nigerian men love saying it. So most of them never marry the women. A few men told me that, Lobaton, and I think that is quite right anyway. Mm-hmm. You will be my wife now, script. And D is seconding that. My sisters, why now? But it's true, Sha. Some desperado men who are born cheaters, they can easily tell you what you want to hear so that they can quickly gain access and get to where they want to be. And I think we are guilty of that. And I think that's a regular script anyway. It's like when you meet a girl that, let me just say this, men know who they want to marry and who they don't want to marry. And sometimes when you meet a woman you don't want to marry, you want to tell her every sweet thing so that you can quickly get to the paradise as fast as you can. That is when you will be on your best behavior. All right. Let's move on. So Odogun, on this first date, Odogun was asking a lot of things about her, and then she said something that is something I really appreciate about her. She said usually on a date she's the one who do the listening, but now Odogun is the one who just want to listen to her talk. And she's right. When we go on dates, sometimes some men over talk. Why the women will just be asking questions and the man will be talking. So I think that is profound. Now, because of time, I want to move to somewhere here. At the end of this date, this is where I'm going to do a second show. I will do a follow-up on this show. And this is where I have problem with my sister Omoni Oboli, in case if she ever see this review. Now, where she offend me be this. Yes, now where made me para be this. Uncle Mr. Dayo, I need you to pay attention to what happened here. So when they got home, I know Sisi will like this one. Hey, that my sister go dey work now. This part, Sisi will like this part, because when they get home, Odogun actually have to come and open the car door for her. Now this kind of thing, Sisi them, Sister Natu them, D, them Sister Marriott, even Sister Kiye, they don't almost chew my butt for this one before say, you have to be, when they call her chauvinist, I go and they call her say, what be that grammar? They will say, oh, you have to be, is it chauvinistic? What be that grammar when they take describe them? So he opened the car door, she came out, she stepped. You see, I can't see she show up. Hey, Sisi. Now, wow, Sisi, I go to fear you. I can't see Sisi show up. Sisi say, I'm here. Chauvinist, you see? One thing with me, I know for sure. On this YouTube space, you guys will not blow my head up with grammar. Chauvinistic. So, the point is this. This particular area, I no go quick come on here. First, Odogun came down and opened the car door. For a traditional man, because the character Odogun play here is a typical Igbo man. With red cap chief, with bead for his neck. He came out, he opened the car door, which is what people like my sisters here, they always want. Shileku. Thank God I'm already married. So she came out, see the way she compose. And this is where I started getting interested in her. I like the way she walks, to be honest. That is, she walked majestically. Then here, this is the second part where I lost it completely. You see, those that knows me very well, like my madam knows me very well. I know they like to the look woman from back, because sometimes I go like to appreciate what God has done. You see this girl here, this lady here, this is what you call what God has done for me. I cannot say it all. The back is backing. And I have to confess right now, before I do this show, I actually called B Flex and I said, please tell me, in case you don't know, B Flex is our celebrity kind of person in my team. B Flex is Kim Kardashian fan. All the Oyibo people, all these celebrity where they go, B Flex, they follow them well. So B Flex, they follow Nigeria celebrity well. So I call B Flex. I said, B Flex, I don't want to go do this YouTube. Make I go shoot myself for leg. This bam bam lady, this her bum, is it follow come on a BBL? And it took B Flex like almost 10 minutes to convince me that this backside though now follow come. Because when I saw it, I'm like, definitely this is BBL. So then she now convinced me and said, okay, this is what happened. That she's actually married and she have 2 kids. I lost it. I never believed I don't even know that she's not born. So B Flex told me she had 2 kids. And when she had that second baby, she was unable to lose the baby fat. So she now went and do lipo. So, and I know that when women did lipo, I don't know whether now squeeze that they squeeze their belly, but that lipo, we usually give them this Coke body shape. So that's the only way B Flex was able to convince me that this is not BBL. But that backside, godly, ooh, oh, that backside is back inside. Let's be honest. Now, the other side of this place where I say Omoni Oboli go get issue with me be this. Then they kiss. Now, this kissing, I don't care what anybody will say. I don't mind what any of them go say. This is why my wife can never ever be an actress. It's not happening. My woman can never be an actress. This boy now, if I be this lady husband, I can literally sue this boy. The time they spend kissing is too long. And I will justify it. It's too freaking long, oh. For those of you that are watching movie, in case you don't know, sometimes when you want to shoot a romantic scene, because you are trying to get people emotion connected to that particular romantic scene, especially where kissing, hugging, and stuff like that is concerned, you can shoot that particular scene. You can shoot it more than 30 times. So if they want to micromanage because of time, let's say they go shoot this particular scene 10 times. In other words, Odogu Parara has been putting his mouth in another man's wife's mouth. For how long? Like, I can never marry an actress. Nobody can keep me with high blood pressure. Odogun cannot tell me that when they are in this position, and you see this Bam Bam, she's a very good kisser. Look at the position of the hand. You know, when you meet a woman who is a good kisser, you know, the moment your mouth is approaching, Sissy go day work. Sissy should come and tell me if I'm lying here. Where D and Sister Mary, go chat self. Make una go tell me if I dey lie. When you meet a good kisser as a woman, and for man, when no, listen to me. When you meet a woman that is very good kisser, and the woman really like you, she's already falling for you. The moment you carry your mouth go like this, once the mouth won't touch, her hand go come here. Not be say she dey hold you. That hand is a communication. She's telling you, I want this. Don't make, because some men, don't make the mistake, say you carry mouth, come on. She fit go, make she not come back like my ex-girlfriend. Don't do it. Don't do it. Once she put that hand now stamp, say, babe, I want to kiss you. That hand is saying, I need you to stay like this for a while. So when I was watching this movie, I came home around almost to 12. Now I take return from work. When I met my wife watching this movie, by the time they get to this part, my madam was already sleeping. You know, I told you we have this love couch in my living room. Now our corner, our children say no, they go there. My wife don't already sleep. But as they reach this place, they kiss her, they look my wife, she don't already. And they look my wife, they look my wife, say, hey. So say she never sleep. And that's why I love watching movie with my wife, because it's always fun when we watch movie together. Me and my wife, we can watch one movie, we go fight between that movie, we go laugh between that movie, we go discuss serious movie. You can almost tell that we are jobless. So I was looking at my wife like 10 times, she don't sleep. Now I say, no, this Sunday, I'm replaying this movie. May we reach this place, I won't hear waiting my wife go talk. Now, see that kissing. That is an evil kissing. This kissing is beyond movie. And that's why I rate both actors based on their role. I rate them 9/10. Because if they can convince me, it's not easy to really get me involved in your matter. But if they can kiss like this, and I can get jealous, and I can start thinking about her husband, oh man, that means they are great actors. So this is number one place where Omoni Oboli offend me. And I'm not taking it lightly. She should not produce another movie like this using a married woman for this role. It is against our African tradition. It is against our African culture. This is Western. Now, no channel with them. I know say my sisters will not go come for me, but I have to say it. Uncle Patrick, Mr. Dayo, Killeri Sosele, that kiss, how he be, Mr. Dayo?
That kiss is just too passionate, but I love it. It reminded me of my first love. Of all the ladies that I've ever frolicked with in my life, that my first love was a very fat. She is the best kisser. Nobody has been able to match her record. And then exactly as what you said, once your lips and you go to that same place. See, I don't know how you were able to figure that out. That means that you yourself, you must be a very, very good experienced G. Because I thought that it was just a normal say, but that's how she normally does it. Once like this, and we go to that same place, and until that, I will not stop kissing. So to me, that hand has become like a signal.
Thank you. But
it's not African.
Right? So that means I'm not lying. So it's good. I enjoy it though. It makes sense to me. Thank you, Uncle Patrick. I just need to emphasize that part, sir. I just need to let people know that these things, you get how they work. Thank you, Uncle Patrick. Thank you, sir. Uncle Patrick said, I'm being censored. I beg go make no censored me. Hey, Jobiko. All right. Mr. Dyer, you don't collect. Sisi say you go sleep on the couch tonight. Okay. And this say I need to see the kiss between Omoni Oboli and RMD. No. That is becoming too much. It's becoming too much. No. No, man, I don't even watch this episode at all. Sister D, my Didi. All right. So the other part is this. After this long kissing, then he asked him to come inside. And then Odogun did one big thing. Odogun said, no, I don't want to come inside. I want to do this the right way. But let's be honest too. Let's be honest. Only few decent African brothers of mine, we decline that invitation. Just few African brothers of mine, now I go decline that invitation. So what I will say is this, my sisters. If you know the relationship is still early, you still want to prolong, the communication stage and touching stage, do not ask a brother an African brother to come inside after that long kiss. So I swear we go come inside though. So please, that is another part. I said Omoni have issue with me. That thing no few work with African men, except for few decent one. And I'm emphasizing few because now really few now go decline. Thank you, dear Didi. You see, Sister Didi, God bless you. I like when people they say things as it be. Sister Didi is saying that this scene can only happen in the movies. Yes, this scene doesn't happen in real life at all. I no agree for this one. That is why I have issue with Omoni Oboli saying that this guy declined. All right. Let's now move on to the other part that I like. So after all this, here comes the devil. And because I have to go to work, we might continue the review tomorrow, but I just need you guys to go watch the movie so that we can all be on the same page. All right. So what happened is that after that particular meeting up, and it seems Chioma is now into him big time. I think women knew when they are falling in love. So it's like Chioma begin to realize that she's really in love with him, but she has a problem with him. And the problem is the accent. He's rich, he's wealthy, he's handsome, well-built, physically okay, and all that. But he doesn't speak this Polish English they are speaking nowadays. And I get it. I've tried to speak this kind of English myself. I can't. So I guess that was her biggest problem. Number one, the accent. She has problem with his accent. And if you watch the movie, you have to go watch the movie so that when we come back tomorrow, you can catch up. Obiora Uzo, he nailed that role. Before this guy we don't go south now. Yul Edochie, before he went south, Yul Edochie used to be the Nigerian actor that can deliver this kind of role, playing Igbo man character with all seriousness and delivery. Yul Edochie used to do that, but since he don't marry second wife, in life don't scatter. And this guy Uzo is the one I just seen as a young man who really know how to deliver that egoistical man role. So he nailed it there. Now she has problem with his accent, and she also has problem with him bringing back the memory of her dad. All the characters, all the quality he was displaying, she has noticed that same qualities and character from her dad. Her dad speak as an egoistic man, misogynist. How now they call those people? Yeah, misogynist now. That was how they portrayed her dad in this movie. So she now realized that the very person she resented the most, who happens to be her dad, is now coming in form of the man she loved. So she cut off the relationship. She stopped picking his call. She stopped doing everything. And then the friends were trying to see reason with her, telling her, why are you doing? But she's like, no. He's behaving like my dad. There's definitely going to be the other step. He's going to come up with the other step. There should be a child somewhere, maybe a wife somewhere. I don't want to fall for this. But again, his accents are terrible. So finally, she was thinking, should I not? You see, they do plenty refam thing here. Many things where my sister they talk about, they don't have for this movie. The day dining table, you go push here for her. And I think say a real egoistic man will do this. But anyway, for men that might see this review, this is how you treat women nowadays. Those are part of the lesson I just want us to get from this. Many ladies nowadays, especially all these sophisticated ladies, and not just sophisticated lady, all ladies, generally, it doesn't matter how rich you are, how old you are supposed to treat them like a lady. They watch a lot of movies these days, and they expected their men to treat them the way they see women being treated in movies. So even though you are rich, even though you be odogun, you should know that when you are at the dining table, you are supposed to pull the chair for your woman. When you drive her out or you go anywhere, you are supposed to open the car door for her and all that. Mr. Dayo, you want to chip in anything with that?
Uncle Beno, this is what created a problem for us during my own generation. Okay, our ladies want us to treat them the way they were reading in the Mills and Boons book. How in those Mills and Boon books were being treated. So it really became a problem for us because I used to wonder, as an African boy, where does it come from? That was the very first time that a girlfriend told me that I cannot even give her flowers. I was like, flowers? For what? Then I quickly remember that, oh, she must have reading a lot of myths and bones. That really messes up with our mentality sometimes. But there's nothing wrong in that. There's nothing wrong in showing love. The best way to show love is what that Odogu did. Just to collect food back, he bought the house. Just to do anything, just spoil your wife's money. That's the real act of showing love. Not all this buying flower, buying this, buying, and then all this opening cards and all. Yeah, you can start off with it. If you don't want to continue with it until the end of your marriage, please don't start it.
Exactly. Some of these things are actually not our culture. I remember there was this Valentine where I wanted to go and get my wife flower. Make I not just bring myself come here, make una no laugh me. That day was the day I found out that those flowers, they actually get name. I don't know why they go bomb me for Nigeria. I don't suffer. I don't know, say those flowers, they get name, they get category, they get ACB. Even the roses, in case if you don't know, men, make go they do research. Even the roses, what did that woman, he say, is he 5 petals? She not 5 petals, he called her that day. Oh, I reached there. I've never been embarrassed before in my life. But one thing about me, what I can tell young men, if you ever watch this, is that always ask questions when you are confused. When I got there, I don't know what to buy. It was my first time, I won't lie. I just wanted to use it to surprise my wife. I don't know what to buy. When she was asking me questions, I don't know. So I opened up to her. I say, ma'am, I'm going to be honest. It's my first time buying. I really don't know how you said this. On my mind is that I'm just gonna come here, grab one and move. So she now asks me, oh, sure, who is it for? Is it for your girlfriend? I said, no, it's actually for my wife. Say, oh, great. She can't, the one where I be one grab. Oh man, they even attach message. I don't even know, say now message for girlfriend. Now they attach. So when I go say my wife, now she can't go bring another set. Come say, okay, if it is for Valentine, you can say now this one. Now I go present. Then she now asks me again, do I want to present it to her like maybe in the bedroom, or are we going out on a date? I want to present it there. And then I say, we're gonna go out, but I really don't know what I mean. Then she now explained to me that if it is something I want to present in the house, I need to add some additional. The whole story just long. Make I not just lie to her now. I don't know. And just to support what Mr. Dio said, this is not our culture. So my sisters, please make una they bear with us at times. We are trying. We try to adjust. We try to learn. Okay, make una no verse. It's not our culture. And this thing. So, but surprisingly, when I brought the flower, my wife kept that in her home until I don't even know, say that they put her for vase. Yes, that's what they called it. She go walk, she take her hand, go buy vase. Anyway, we're going to continue the part 2 of this review. If you haven't seen this movie, please go and see the movie. There are too many lessons packed in it, and that's why I'm giving Omoni Oboli her flowers. I'm usually not the type that sit my butt down and watch Nigerian movie that stretch. Sometimes I just look at it, I can't waste 2 hours, 3 hours watching this movie, but I do watch Nigerian movies. For instance, if the movie is on Netflix, I will give it a try. Or if somebody told me about the movie, I'll give it a try. And that is why whenever, like mostly Fridays, when Madam the day house, if Madam just say, babe, you need to see this movie, I know say the movie go dey interested with that. But this particular one, I watch it, and because I was going to do this review, I watch it again fully this time just to extract the lessons. Now, I quickly want you guys to listen to something. This is the last message here.
Why are you still being nice to me? You're clearly very upset, so
I'm not okay. My being angry with you doesn't mean that I have to be mean to you.
Did you guys get that? That is where I'm going to end today's show. We continue tomorrow. But please, my sisters and brothers, did you get that? Mr. Dayo, so have you watched this movie, Mr. Dayo?
Yes.
Have you seen it?
I watched it with my wife. In fact, she was the one that called me to come and watch it with her. So we both sat down and watched it.
Did you get the message here? For me, this is the one message I'm taking out from this movie. I even said, oh, maybe I would do a screenshot. I will send it to my brother MOP. This particular place, I was expecting MOP will watch the movie and do some lessons out of this. This simple thing he said there means a lot. Let me play it again for people who don't hear. And we will leave it here today. We'll continue tomorrow. Please, I want you to listen to what he said here, please.
It's fine. It's not a problem. I'm not your spec. If I'm not your spec, I'm not your spec. There's nothing anybody can do about it. So it's fine.
okay. Good night.
Well, you forgot something. You forgot this.
Why are you still being nice to me? You're clearly very upset, so
I'm not okay. My being angry with you doesn't mean that I have to be mean to you. So it's fine. It's not a problem. It is what it is. Good night,
Okay. Oh, he paid me say I already scheduled a lot of stuff to do today, so I have to leave early. I'm gonna screenshot all these comments. If you are free to join me back tomorrow, we will review the rest of this fantastic movie. But what I want to highlight is this. He made a powerful statement here. This is when the girl finally told him that, I'm sorry, I don't think we are compatible. You are a nice man, everything looks okay, but I just don't think we're gonna be good together. And for us men, my sisters, Mona, tell me if I'm lying. We as men, we don't take rejection lightly, especially when we have money. When we have money, we think we have arrived. We think no woman has any reason to reject us. If a woman finally have the boldness to talk to us and rejected us, we don't take it kindly. We get angry. Mr. Dayo. Mr. Dayo, am I lying here, sir? When we are accomplished. Sir?
I said, no, sir, you're not lying. Actually, when men are angry does not mean that they have to be mean. You can be angry. Now, the Bible says that be angry but sin not.
Oh, thank you. Oh, my Misty, thank you. Misty, you came late, but this is good. I know you guys are at work, but I just want to address it. So what I'm trying to say here is that as men, when we have accomplished some status, we have the money, and we think we can offer you everything you desired as a woman, and we are trying our best to give you all we can. If you summon the courage to now tell us to our face that I'm sorry, I don't think this relationship can work, I'm really do sorry, we get angry, we get mad, we get pissed. Now, when Chioma told Odogun that Odogun is not her spec and she don't think the relationship can work, Odogun was angry, and even Chioma herself confirmed me that I can see that you are visibly angry. But the lesson I want to derive here is that Odogun said, the fact that I'm angry with you does not mean I should be mean to you. So this is the message I'm going to leave for my brotherhood here, and also to my sisters. In this journey called relationship and marriage breakup, things got escalated mostly when we are angry. Either the wife is angry or the husband is angry. What you do after you are angry determines how successful your home or your relationship will be. So this lesson, to me, that is the one singular lesson I love the most about this movie. And I think every man needs to hear that message. Every woman should hear, but mostly men. Because in this journey called relationship, whether you are married or you are in a committed relationship, you are thinking of getting married. If women know the way me I understand women, the way I understood women to my own small experience in this life, women will piss you off. In fact, women that don't piss you off, maybe she really don't loves you. But if she truly loves you and she know deep down in her heart that I ain't going nowhere, it's me and you. You see that love where she love you, now that love now make, in fact, it means you are in trouble. Because now she will be the first person to piss you off. If anybody will piss you off, he will do some things that you won't understand though. I remember when I watched this guy on Honey Bush, okay, Bakasi, when he said some days he wake up besides his wife, he has not even done anything that day, and his wife is angry and mad with him. And he will start asking himself, the only thing I did so far is I wake up and breathe. I have not even done anything today. Why is this woman angry? So where I'm going with this is that, please, if you really want to have a fantastic marriage with your woman, know at the back of your mind that she will be angry with you. She will say some things that you really don't like. He loves you. He's not saying it from a place of hatred. You might be doing some things that she wants you to correct, you don't correct. Maybe she don't try to tell you, say, do it like you know. Then one day, she just blew off. Don't hang on the fact that she don't vex. How dare you talk to me like that? Who are you to say this or do that? Nah. And if the woman finally get under your skin, piss you off, pata, remember this word. I may be angry with you, but that doesn't mean I must be mean to you. It simply means that even when you are angry at her, you still have to treat her respectfully. You still have to treat her like nothing happens. Women, the way me I conclude them with my small understanding of women, it be like say switch it dey for inside their brain. That switch it dey off and on like light. If the switch don't do pam, that's it. Wahala don't come. Okay. So once you know this, please, you can be angry, but don't be mean to your woman. I've made the example here before that, look, I used to have hot temper. I used to be very, very angry. And if I blow off, you no go even like me. But over the years, I've learned. And one of the trick I use is not to talk when I'm angry. And for somebody like me, you can ask people like Uncle Patrick. Oh, thank God, Uncle Patrick's still there. You can ask people like Uncle Patrick or any other men who are like professor in this marriage journey. People like us, we are still learning. They will tell you the same. For me, the trick I use is once I'm angry, I stop talking. And me and my partner, we don't know each other so much that right now, all she does is look at my face. She know what's up. So I don't even have to yell at her or anything. And I also told you guys on this platform, one of the things that works so well with me in my own home, or you can try any other method on your own. I don't shout or yell at my wife. You know, they happen. Even when I want to do, okay, I chill again. And it works every time. Sometimes my mother will say, babe, you know, I miss all those times where we say, if you're angry, you just blow off and that's it. And I say, look at my age. How many blow off I won't blow off? These days, my wife not even, I can't even remember when my wife pissed me off. She still they do, you know, like I said, women are women. They go always, they feel wake. Okay, yesterday now, she said the dresser where her daughter room, he don't old, he won't change her. They start moving the OT, they move the thing to a place that is not convenient for me. Yesterday, she just come and say, babe, let's move this thing downstairs. While I'm busy, I have literally like 5 minutes to get out of the house. And she was calling me from the other side, babe, where you are, what you doing? Come, let's move this thing downstairs. I'm like, everything in me, I wanted to just jump inside my motor, come on. But then yesterday was our off day. If I don't move it, I know we won't be able to move it again until she's off. So I have to come back and move it. Even when we are moving it, she can tell that the tension, because I don't even talk. I don't come, carry my side, carry her side. We take the thing together, come back, carry the second one, we take her to garage. I enter my motor, only me just the brood this time because go make me late now, go make me late now. But she didn't see me doing that. So all I'm saying is, please, when women loves you, sometimes some things come out of their mouth. Don't be over serious with it. And if they really get you angry, please don't be mean to them. We will talk more on this particular one. We will take it from here tomorrow. But I hope the message, maybe I try small for my side, but Uncle Patrick, Mr. Dyer, and others, they can contribute. Mr. Dyer, please. Okay, Mr. Dyer is gone already. Anyway, thank you for hanging out with me, everyone. Uncle Patrick, Uncle Beno, she can be angry with you. That is allowed, but working together is the major issue. Two heads are better than one. God bless you, sir. God bless you. All right. So for other young men that may see this, please, you have more patience to practice when you found the woman that loves you, the woman that truly loves you from the bottom of her heart. When you find her, you're going to have to be very, very patient. Because she loves you, sometimes some of the things these women say is not control. They just want the best for you. And that is why I say this movie has a lot of message packed in it. For instance, now, here is Odogun. Odogun cannot speak English fluently. But have you listened to that lady speaks? Go and watch the movie. You can tell that the way she talks, you know, it just be like when my sister then call in for here, the way their voice sound, you know, their voices sounds like music to the ears. Women have time. I don't know. In this English thing, it be like say women they create time specially to learn to fine-tune how they take speak. Maybe that is why my accent no Greek or more. I don't get that patient. To say, okay, anytime I want to say hello, this is how I'm going to say hello. Where I get that time? Hello, now hello, case close. So, but Odogun hasn't there. Do you know how many times she corrected Odogun in the movie? Pay attention to that. Odogun receive it with smile. Sometimes Odogun will even say, how do you say this? It's not hard. How many times have you guys seen me on this show? When sometimes I'm doing a show, maybe I can't remember the word that I need or the perfect word to use. I'll simply shout out to my sister. Oh, ude. Borrow me this English. I don't even know how they call this. Life is so freaky easy. It's the same approach when you are married and you are living with a woman. Your woman, when they love you, they are always assessing you. They are always checking what you are doing. They want you to be perfect. Me, I'm not a fashionista. Me, I can wear anything and go out at any time. Kilo, wait, it concern me. But if we're going any occasion now, for 1 week, madam go don't go up. All those my native wear, I know they agree wear. She go don't begin to sort out which one to wear. Before, I would have said, wait, are you telling me I'm a baby? But no, that's not how it works. When a woman loves you, they may correct you. When they love you, they may say things. It doesn't mean that maybe they are being rude or being disrespectful. Now that love, when they get for you, now they may then talk. And if they try to explain to you that do this thing this way, do it that way, and you receive it negatively, now where will the day be that? Especially around the house. Sometimes some women, I've said it here before, when I go to any woman's house, the first thing I look at is her kitchen. Once I see her kitchen, that tells me a lot of stuff about her. So if, for instance, she like her cup to be kept in particular place, and I say, man, you come today, you drink water, you put the cup where you see, you drink water, you drop her anywhere you see, or you come to the house, you put your sock, you throw away and this side, and then she come today, she pick and say, yeah, babe, when you come, please, when you take off your socks, just put it in the laundry room. You drink cup, yeah. You enter a cup where you take drink water, you enter bathroom, you drop the cup there. And then she comes, say, baby, come on. Don't put this cup here now. If she correct you 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, even yourself as a man, think about it. If now you they tell your wife, say, babe, when you drive this motor, always they make sure say you they check the gas with the inside. Not just they drive. She drive the motor today. She not get gas. Gas finish for road. You have to run around to go put gas. She do them again next week. One day you go flare up. It's the same thing with woman. So if she say put this cup here, you no grip, put that there. Then one day you drink whatever, you put the cup down, and she say, hey, Mr. Man, come take this your cup. Oh. If you're not taking this cup, I'm not removing it from here. I'm not your slave. I'm your wife. The house has to be clean. And then you turn around and you say, how dare you speak to me like that? In my own house? You want to control me? You want to tell me where I'll put my cup? My brother, devil don't they come small be that too. Devil don't they come. So this particular scene is powerful. If you get to watch the movie now, please pay attention to that movie. Because I am angry at you doesn't mean I have to be mean to you. Many men, once they are angry with their wife, they become mean. Now that time they don't want to drop money for food. Now that time they don't want to do anything what they are supposed to do. Now that no. Remember, I always tell you here, if you know how to be a man, women are very easy to control. I know we know they like to hear control these days, say it's not negative, but I think this is the way my brothers can understand it. If you are a man that respects your wife, you treat her right, you understand how this world works. You don't have to fight your woman for her to do what you want her to do. She will quickly understand that this is a give and take relationship. Play your part, I play my part. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for making this make sense. Mr. Dio, thank you very, very much. Uncle Patrick. Uncle Patrick say, Ben, for the counseling, I appreciate it. Uncle Patrick, no. Hey, you where they learn from every day, sir. Yeah. It's a form of control. Every man wants control, but in every relationship there is always element of control. But it's how you institute or execute that control that matters. How you present it. You just have to figure a way to control without being controlling. I think MOP is the one who has better terminology for this kind of things. You just have to figure how to control without being controlling. I will make more example tomorrow. Maybe people can learn from it. One time I've told you guys that my wife makes 70% of the decisions in our home. I only make like 30%. People don't get it whenever I said it. But guess what? The 70% decisions she's making, I am indirectly the one that is making almost 90% of all the decisions in this house. But do you know how it works? If my wife come and say, babe, I'm thinking maybe we should do this. I'm thinking maybe we should buy this one. Oh. If I look at it and I see that the choice she made is a perfect choice, why do I have to change it? I think that's where some men may not understand. And these days, most of the women you're going to end up marrying, they are good at making fantastic decisions. Women get patient. We men, all our mind now, money. We don't have time to think about some things. That's why I do tell men that allow your woman to build the home. Thank God we have pastors here, Uncle Patrick Day. There are many people who are knowledgeable in all these biblical things. And Bible says women build, I think it says a wise woman builds her home. You have to allow your woman to build the home. Help her build the home. My wife hardly do anything without telling me. No. But she knows once she tell me, even sometimes now she go say, babe, look at it again now. I just tell you, just say, okay, let's do it. But for me, when I look at the decision you make, I can't even make a better decision than this. So why change it? Now, if you make a decision that I don't agree with, not be fight, not be control. She knows. I'll just say, babe, I don't think this one will work like this. So what if we try and this other way? Then we start brainstorming. And that is why I keep telling men that if you can make your wife your best friend, if you guys can communicate very well, if you play a lot, una no go see many things as issue. I swear, along many things that will bring problem, you go just chat about them. It's done. Seriously. So please, you can be angry at your woman, but don't ever be mean to her. And even you as women, you can be angry at your husband. Don't be mean to her. When we say mean, being mean, simply the moment you stop doing what you used to do for her, you are beginning to be mean to her. In case you don't know, that's just what it means. Just because she make you angry this morning, you that when you go to work before, when you are coming back, maybe your wife like this ice cream. You usually buy her that ice cream 2-3 times in a week. Now, because she makes you angry, you go to work, you drive past that place where you buy ice cream, you no buy them. You are beginning to be mean to her. Now, when you stop and buy that ice cream, even when you are still angry, you come home, you give her the ice cream. That is how you get her to come back to you and say, baby, I'm sorry. I know, say I make you vex, but thank you for getting me my ice cream. Small, the whole thing will cost while I go just disappear. But a lot of men these days, and even some women, once they have little issue in their relationship, they get angry, they start becoming mean. So God bless Omoni Oboli for at least including that line in the dialogue. That's the most important thing for me. And that is one of the lessons I think people should take away from that movie. Thank you. My sister, Temila Day, you're welcome. Thank you very, very much. Thank you, everybody. God bless you. Uncle Patrick, you see, that's why it's good to have Eda in the house. Proverbs 14:1, New International Version. The wise woman builds her house, but with her own hands, the foolish one tears her down. Exactly. I know say it there for Bible. More than no verse. I know to know Bible code, but I know say it there Bible. So please, let your wife build the home. Help her build the home, and you will have peace. Once you can manage your woman to a point that she give you peace. I know I'm too young to say this thing, but in marriage, with what I don't learn so far, if you are going to have peace, now your wife will determine them. in marriage. And if you are not going to have peace, it's still there your wife handle. But guess what? Whether your wife will give you peace or not, it all depends on you. On how you manage the home, how you treat her, how you lead. That's all. So please, you can be angry with your woman, but please, the fact that you are angry with her doesn't mean you should be mean to her. Thank you, all my sisters that joined me on this one. It's fun. We're going to come back and review the rest of it tomorrow. My name remains Eno. And the next Uncle Patrick, thank you. You will live long for us, sir. Eshego, I really appreciate you helping us make it make sense. Uncle Dio, thank you. Sister Chinye, Sister Natu, Marriott, my D, Misty, Sister Temila, De Comfort. Everybody, thank you. AJ, what's up, man? I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.